It's late, the house is quiet, the kids are asleep. And I'm just sitting here thinking about today. It was the first real day of vacation, and honestly, I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did. In fact, I didn't expect much at all. We had no plan, no schedule, no rush. But maybe that's exactly what we needed. Because sometimes, especially with ADHD, the best days are the ones where nothing is forced. Where the world just slows down enough for us to breathe. And today, that's exactly what happened. A walk, some family, a pond, and a few small moments that reminded me what regulation actually looks like in real life. Here in Norway, autumn holiday is in week 40, and to be honest, it caught me by surprise this year. I thought life would keep running at full speed, but suddenly, vacation. A break I didn't plan for. And that right there is something worth talking about. Because with ADHD, surprises can either throw you completely off balance, or they can give you the exact pause or break you didn't know you needed. For me, today was that break. Not rushing, not trying to squeeze everything in, just letting the day unfold. And it made me wonder, what if we gave ourselves permission to live more days like that? So today we met up with my sister and her family, just a short walk around this small pond, nothing spectacular, but you know what? There was peace in it. Ducks floating, kids laughing, and even a swan gliding across the water like it owned the place. Yeah, it really did. It was the G. Ordinary things, but when you stop long enough, they feel like medicine. For someone like me with ADHD, regulation isn't always about doing less or doing more. Sometimes it's just about being in the right environment. Nature has a ways of calming the noise inside, of slowing the rush of thoughts. Today, that pond gave him more regulation than any to-do list ever could. And maybe, just maybe that's the thing. We think progress is built on the busy, but maybe it's really built in the quiet. And you know, of course, we couldn't just walk around. We have to run around. We had to find and pick flowers and every kind of thing we found. And we need to catch some Pokémon too. Pokémon Go has become this little tradition for us. It's really, really fun, and it turns a simple walk into an adventure. And honestly, that's a reminder in itself. Regulation doesn't always mean slowing down. Sometimes it means adding some play, giving the brain something light, something joyful, something that sparks connection. It's easy to forget that joy is regulation too. That fun is part of balance. But watching the kids run after a digital Pikachu while Swan watched from the water, it made me realize that life is always a mix of ordinary and let's go with the magical this time. Did today teach me anything? Probably that sometimes the best regulation is not planned. The peace comes when you don't force it. That slowing down doesn't mean falling behind. For years, I thought I had to fight ADHD with constant effort, push harder, do more, plan better. Days like these reminds me that gentleness works too. The stillness is just as powerful as action. And maybe that's something we all need, whether we have ADHD or not. It's a reminder that progress isn't made on those big, busy days. And sometimes it's made on a quiet Saturday with family, pond, and Pokémon Go. And now as I sit here tonight, I feel something that I don't always feel on the first day of vacation. I'm feeling calm. No guilt for not doing enough. No stress for not planning more. Just gratitude. Gratitude for a walk, for the family, for the small joys. And that tells me something important I need you to know. I've said this before, but regulation does not come from the big things. Sometimes it comes from the invisible ones, the ones you almost miss if you're not paying attention. So if you're watching this and feeling you're not doing enough, remember today. Remember this day. Remember your day. Remember the things you did. Remember that even the quiet days count. Maybe sometimes they can't count the most. The balance is being built in the stillness and quiet, and that sometimes the best way forward is just to slow down and take a walk.